Welcome back into Alma, everyone. As you remember the last episode, I really messed up. Because up here on the right, I had put in a dairy. But thanks to Texas Beach Bum's comment, he let me know that there's a dairy right next to our bakery here. This right here is also the dairy. So I just went ahead, got rid of the dairy that we had just put in, and I went ahead and bought this one. So that is our change since last you saw me. This is now our piece of land and property. If I don't hit that car. But that is our new dairy, and I did hit the car. But right next to the bakery. So let me get back, if I can get out of this traffic jam, and I'll get back to the farm, and we're going to go ahead and start planting. As you can tell, my speed has been slowed down to just a half speed, because we got a lot to do, and it's almost noon already. So let's get into it.
At the crossroads of Highway 20 and Highway W sits a quiet little community where you can walk to the post office to pick up your mail or drink a cup of coffee while waiting for the boys to load up your feed at the local mill. When you're in Missouri, you know you're home. Welcome to Alma.
First thing we're going to do in this episode is buy that new planter that we've been needing. We're going to be able to plant the big mega field in potatoes this time. Again, we're also going to do carrots. So I do need a few more carrots, but I also want some corn planted. We have that corn dryer, and I just realized to make some of our cornbread, we have to have the regular corn for that instead of the fine corn that we're getting out of our mill. So let me get up here, and we will get that new planter ordered. This right here is what we're going to go with. This KINZE, customize it. I'm going to put the roller attachment on it. I know some guys will do the mulcher and roller. And of course, I've heard so many complaints about that is the mulcher will actually destroy what you've seeded. So I don't want to risk that. So we're going to stick with the regular. We're going to keep it KINZE brand because why not? There's nothing wrong with KINZE. It's a good company to work with. I mean, I don't really think we need 100,000 liters, but let's just do it. We're not going to fill it with seed for sure because, well, we probably can't afford that seed. Well, we have 813,000, so we can afford it, but we really don't want to keep that going. And I don't like having license plates on here because this is United States. We don't put license plates on our machinery. So let me go ahead, get this hooked up to our Challenger tractor, and get going. All right, let's get up here. I don't know if we have any seed in either of these, so I'm going to pull up by them first, see if there's anything. Of course, there's not. So we'll go up here, and we don't want to fill it all the way. Take what we can. Yeah, we'll fill that up all the way. Why not? 25,000 liters. That'll last a while. I don't know if I can just get the trigger point to be able to get some seed in it. Ooh, maybe. Anywhere. Come on now. You can make it. There we go. We just had to back into it a little bit. I do see I could put potatoes in it. I'm afraid if I do potatoes, I think it'd be cheaper. But if I do the potatoes, I mean, if I don't use it all, what am I going to do with the leftovers? So I'm just going to go ahead, spend the extra money on seed. We'll fill it maybe half of the way up, as long as we have plenty of money left. What will it be at? Just about 40,000 liters. That did cost us quite a bit. But let me get out here, and we're going to plant this one up in potatoes. So I'll get a worker fired up here. Then we're going to run across the street and see what all we have left over there. Make sure I switch this over to potatoes. I would hate to plant the wrong crop. Potatoes. I just love how this one will do everything. Get it turned on and get it started. Alright, now that he's off, looks like everything is good. Looks like we are going to have some weeds, which we always do, but why not? We got the herbicide that we can kill it all with. But let me run over here to the old alfalfa field, and I'm going to show you what I've changed out over there. Alright, here we are. What we changed out, we got rid of the alfalfa and we planted grass in it. It won't be ready till, maybe next month. I think it's coming up good enough that next month it should be ready. So we still need to be able to make hay and have grass for our new Total Mix Ration maker here. I love this new setup. I wish I could start using it, but until we have some grass ready, we can't really do too much. But I might actually end up, since that guy's going to be spending a long time on that big field over there, I think I'm going to buy another one, maybe the smaller of the two, and get it ordered and use it for the other fields we need to plant. So let me go ahead and spend some more money. So the one we're using now is an 18.2 meter. This one here is only a 12 meter, but I think it'll work just fine for what we want. We have that big versatile tractor that we're going to use. Put the roller on it. Keep it also KINZE. Come down. Ooh, capacity. I think we better change it. 50,000. All right, do that. Of course, we'll also not fill it all the way. Get rid of the plate. All right, let's go ahead, buy this one, and get it in the field as well. I said I was going to use the big versatile, but it only needs 175 horsepower, and this is 280. So I'm going to just make life a little easier and use this one instead of the big articulating tractor, because we'll need it to, do some fertilizer work with a big manure spreader over there, or our liquid manure spreader right beside us here. So let me try to get this thing filled up. Hopefully it'll fill up a little easier than the other one. You know what? I'm not sure if this one, I don't think will do fertilizer. So we'll be one more step, which is okay. We got plenty of fertilizer from our cattle, so we'll just use them. Now if I can get the trip point to, there it is. It started going. There. Nice. Maybe this one won't do potatoes or all that other stuff, but let me go ahead and fill this one all the way up, and we'll run it over and start seeding another field. Wow, did not expect that. We have actually ran out of seed already. The potato seed goes in the ground really, really fast. Let's make sure it is planting correctly. I'd hate to have a problem where it's messing up, and it looks like everything is seeded right. There's no mess ups on it. Of course, I got a lot of stones still in this field, but when we combined all these fields as one, we didn't get it all plowed up correctly and all that work done right. But I'll go ahead and fill this back up. We're going to fill it all the way up this time. I'm actually coming up to this field 7, and we're going to do sugar beets in that because I need to make some sugar for that sweet cornbread. But let me go ahead and get this thing filled up, and we will head back and start planting some sugar beets. I'm trying something different this time. I'm going to actually put potatoes in it instead of seed. Try to keep my expense down a little bit, and maybe the potatoes will last a little longer. I don't know. Won't know until I get the first round in, see if it took it. But yeah, a lot cheaper in seed cost. Potatoes, since I know I'm going to use them all, that is going to save me a lot. But 75,000 liters. Well, you'd think that would be enough potatoes just to go forever. But we'll find out if the potatoes last longer than the seed did. Alright, here we are planting our sugar beets. I actually screwed up and didn't get the stones picked off this field, but that's alright. I don't think it'll do too much damage. Didn't have time to pick them up anyhow. I think I'm at 88% full on our stone picker. We don't have a place to really put them. I don't have a line production yet, which I could get one, but only 88,000 liters. I'm not going to really produce enough, so my best thing is probably just take it to town, sell it somewhere for next to nothing. But I mean, I don't need the rocks, and they're too slow to really turn it into lime. So I'm going to go ahead, finish this field up, and then as you can tell, it's going really slow using the seed. So we'll get back to the potato planter and see how he's coming along. Yes, looks like he's going to be flying through the potatoes. I might just have to switch this, set it up to where the worker just automatically buys new seed, because this field's going to take a really long time. Maybe I shouldn't have done this field as my potato field just because of the amount of time and seed he's going to go through. One thing with these tractors, they just sit there and wiggle back and forth. I don't know why they do that, but I can't sit there and watch him do it because it'll give me a headache. So I'll let him do this job, and I'll go ahead and switch him over to where he will buy his own seed. So we'll see you when this field is finished. Well, since he's still planting potatoes, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to buy this field right here. Field number 15, or well 13, I think it was 50, yeah, 15. We're going to go ahead, buy that one, $91,000, and we're going to plant grass in it. We are definitely needing more grass now that we're going to be doing our bales the way we are, since we got rid of the alfalfa, which is okay. I mean, this will still come in handy, but let me go ahead, get this one all planted up. Actually, I think something's already planted in it. Sunflowers. So I'm just going right over sunflowers. Oh well, we'll get rid of the sunflowers. I don't need sunflowers. But let me go ahead, plant this, and then we will keep an eye on him. I'm sure he's going to be about out of seed. So I did switch him over to buy his own. That was not a good idea. The money was going down so fast. We would have been broke probably halfway through the field. But I'll get this course place set up, and we will get back to sowing some seed. Okay, for $10,000, we're going to go ahead and put in our own lime production. Hop onto this trailer here and run it up and see how much we can actually get. I'm sure it's probably 1 to 1, so we're not going to get too much, but I mean, that'll give us, what, 37,000 liters? And a lot of our fields do need lime, so if I'm not going to put any lime in this big field here, but if one of the fields across the road that are a little bit smaller, if they need lime, we'll probably go ahead and use this lime over there. Not sure what percent of a bonus you get out of the lime, but to me it's not really enough to try to buy all the lime I need for this big field here. And he's still going through the seed like crazy. But we did get the grass field planted, so now we'll have 2 grass fields for in a few months. Start getting those bales going. Let me get this thing turned on, and then once we start producing lime, we will run it over and start putting in some fields. Well, I got one of the hired hands over here working in the field, spreading the manure. We're going to actually run to town and sell some things to try to make enough money to be able to keep this guy working in the field before he spends all of our money in seed, because it's taking $9,000 every time he fills up, and that is less than 1 lap around that field. So we're going to take this wool to town, start producing it into some fabric, but we're going to actually probably take some of our flowers and sell that, because that's what we're going to need some money on. So let me run to town and load up a load of flour. Alright, here we are. Get rid of this wool that we have from the sheep. Pull up a little bit more. But as you can tell, the audio now on these gameplays are a little different. I've upgraded the sound system on my computer, but on the downside, I have got a different headset on, and the headset does not have noise canceling. So I'm actually picking up a lot of background noise that I used to not have. But I want to be a big thank you to our channel sponsors, L Family Gaming Dad, Rambo Hacker Gaming, and Simulation Gaming Universe. They have been a big support to this channel to help me continue to upgrade our equipment to try to bring the best sound and quality content to you guys out there that are loyal to this channel, always watching our videos and keeping us going. But thank you to all of you guys for watching, and especially to our channel supporters. Let me go up here, and I'm going to just sell this at the regular sell station. Hopefully I get enough money to keep our guy in the field going. Remember last time when I went through here in the winter, I had to use super strength just to get this pickup to get through it. The snow was too deep. I'm pretty sure I can sell all of this here. I don't know what the sell price is. May not be a good time. Of course, flour is not accepted here, so I'm not going to be able to sell it. So let me see where I can sell it at. Alright, turns out the pizzeria will take the regular flour, the fine flour. I need to take it to the sell all station, so I am going to take it all to the sell all station, which is at the farm with the cattle on the corner. So let me head down there and sell all this off. The pizzeria is paying a little bit more for the flour price, but not enough of a difference to go there for one item and then still have to go down the road with the other one. So, whoa, ow, I don't know what I clipped, but I clipped something. Whew, good thing this isn't a real pickup, because that would have been a big insurance claim. Alright, here we are. This should be enough to keep our guy in the field going. Flour, I don't know why it says it's not accepted here when it's taking it. Let's see if I can get it all in one pass. Oh yeah, easily. Let's see. 35,000. That's not a whole lot. Let me go back and I'm going to get another load and see how much we get out of that. That should be probably another $35,000. In between that, with the 70,000 we get from here, that should keep him going and probably be able to plant that whole field in potatoes. Let me do this one more time and get back to the farm. Now this one was a full load of fine flour, so I got a little bit more money, just shy of 50,000. So that's a little better. But let me get back to the farm and we'll help him out. I think I probably have some ketchup up at the ketchup factory, but I'm not too worried about it. I can always wait till next month to get it. We got so much planting to do. I want to try to get it all in today. And then, of course, next month we're going to have to plant some more. We got the corn, we have carrots, and Well, I'm not sure what else we'll plant, but definitely corn and carrots. Let me get back and finish that field up. Well, it doesn't look like I'm going to quite have enough manure to finish this field. I got that little bit over there still to go, and the barn is completely empty. I do have liquid fertilizer. I could come out and probably finish the last little bit, so that's probably what I'll do. I was really hoping I'd have enough of the manure. Not quite, but that's all right. Let's head back and park this tractor. Well, I guess we'll keep the tractor. Park the spreader and grab the liquid manure spreader. There, I think we should have plenty of liquid manure here to finish this little bit. Of course, we're wasting a lot right here because I don't have precision farming. So it's just going to use the full amount no matter what I need. But hey, I guess it might be doing some double fertilizing out here. So some of this might be double fertilized for us. I'm not sure. I don't normally have it activated to do double because I go through it so fast I can never have enough to even do one field if I did that. I mean, the cows are producing quite a bit. I think most of them are about ready to have another calf, or their first calf, I should say. So that should help hopefully get some more manure and more milk produced too. I mean, I would love to have more milk. Right now, I think I pretty well just have the one cow doing all the milking. But let me finish this little bit up, and I'm sure I'll have to go back across the street to get, yeah, it looks like right now needs to be refilled. So I'll run across there and get him filled back up real quick. Alright, I'm back over here, but he's going to be doing that for the rest of this day, so I'll probably cut the video at this point. I'll finish fertilizing this up, but we hope you enjoyed this episode here in Alma, Missouri, and if you did, be sure to click that like button and subscribe if you haven't already so you don't miss any future episodes here on Auto Sim Crew. So until next time, have a blessed day, and bye-bye.
Enter ye in at the strait gate. For wide is the gate, and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction, and many there be which go in thereat. Because strait is the gate, and narrow is the way which leadeth unto life, and few there be that find it.